Happy Tuesday, everybody.
It is Tuesday.
Woo, feels like Wednesday.
I wish it did.
Hump day, we're almost there.
A lot of people, they start the work week, they're daydreaming about Friday being here, some people daydreaming about vacations. Today's the day, apparently. This is, they always got a day.
Right, yeah.
This is national, plan your vacation day.
That's right.
Okay?
What does that mean, Gravir?
It means that the travel and tourism industry
Exactly.
in America got together and
their homework day.
Ching, ching.
Yeah, stop thinking and start planning.
And start planning.
Yeah,
I think
start spending.
I don't know about the rest of you out there, but I know for us here, we've got to get our vacation requests in before the end of last year.
Yeah.
And so
That's always
if you're
tough.
planning your vacation, we have to actually kind of plan time off
Right.
before the new year begins.
Yeah, but
Company
people who
policy,
work here never do
I was going to say,
that.
I don't know if I should admit it, but I never do that.
Really?
Going, are you gonna have that week? Because I really need that week. I'm like, didn't you do that last year?
Right.
Oh,
Here's
you
the
know
thing,
who
though.
does that to me all the time?
Who?
In my unit, back in the back.
Uh-oh, I wanna
Me and
know.
Bulldog, we would go all
Y'all
the time.
go?
It's like, Bulldog. It's like, what? I forgot about it. I forgot about it. Bulldog, I'm talking about you.
Our weather schedule makes that very difficult.
Yeah, you can.
Like we just can't, because there are times where you'll plan something and something
you
major.
did.
Yeah, so that's
that
why
happened a couple
And you
weeks ago.
did.
we try. We cut it close to the vest.
Yeah,
But
we were both supposed to be out of here a couple of weeks ago.
You had a
We
wedding
this
anniversary?
Situation, yeah.
coming through in early January, and you were heading out of
You
town as
going
well. But
to Vegas.
you know what? We cancel those plans when necessary.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
So start again.
So here's
Yeah.
my question: are y'all good at actually planning? Do you have an itinerary, and do you have say this is where we're going to go and what we're going to do and all that kind of stuff?
I think once we get to that point, yes.
Okay.
We just don't go anywhere.
Either.
That's just we're just kind of in the grind right now. Like a lot of our trips over the last few years have involved our children and just going to places that they are, whether
Travel.
it's visiting them at college
right.
or wherever our boys happen to be racing. But yeah, once we actually plan something, we put together a little itinerary. I think.
Okay, cool. What about you, KG?
Oh, definitely,
Yeah?
definitely. Oh, yeah. You got to know what you're doing the whole time. But my favorite kind of trip is it's like a cruise because everything's right there, and you don't have to really think about okay, what are we going to do this day? What are we going to do that
Right.
day? So yeah, I do like that. What about you?
you know what? The overwhelming majority of my trips, I actually don't plan. I just get tired of Fred, and the next day I'm like, all right, it's time to go.
Okay.
Oh, it sounds
All
like
right.
you are.
All of my
Stop.
all of my Vegas trips
Coming at me
are just
all
like,
morning.
oh no, I would never do such a
Well,
thing.
you planned the trip to Disney. That was planned.
Yeah,
you
but
all knew what you were doing.
So I probably go somewhere once a month, and like for my birthday,
Single life?
or like
Single
for
life.
Christmas. No, they're like 2 or 3. Yeah, you're right.
Like
they're like
long weekend?
milestones where you know where you're gonna
So
go.
that means you're leaving soon?
But
Don't play with him.
but like, honest to goodness, there have been times where I'm just like, okay, let's see what Vegas looks like in a couple of weeks, or wherever's cheap to go. I do that a lot, actually.
I have seen that. Yeah, impromptu. And that's one of the great things about
a good
being
one.
young
Being
and
single.
yeah,
that's right.
living
that's right.
single, huh?
Right?
I'll take it.
To take anybody with you?
So
Nothing.
Vegas, your favorite spot, right? Is that-
Absolutely.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. I know you go there most often, but
Some people I know you love the beach. Don't you love the beach, Karen? No?
No.
I'm under an umbrella. I'm not trying to get sun.
All right, so no beach.
I thought you were
I
a
like
beach
water.
girl.
I like, but no, beach. Me laying out, even though because
Yeah.
I know where you're saying we go every year. but
Right.
I'm the one person that's probably in the room watching them enjoy.
So when everybody's at the beach, you're in the hotel room. All right. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I always come back when we take it like a vacation, which I'm trying to think when's the last time we did that, but I always come back, like I need a vacation from my vacation. So I'm wondering from our viewers, do you take those kind of vacations, like where you're visiting and traveling and you're going, I want to go do this and I want to go do that, or do you take a vacation where you just do nothing? You got
Yeah,
no
I
alarm,
like to do nothing.
no nothing, nothing's on the agenda. You can just.
But I like to go visit, see
Yeah.
new places while I'm
Right.
there. I mean, do nothing to me means not having to look at an email or social media,
definitely like to
really.
disconnect.
Right.
Yeah, get off
Okay,
the grid a
and
little
there's
bit.
a difference because like some trips, you get there, but then you got your rental car and all this stuff, and I hate to bring it back to Vegas. But in Vegas, like you get there, and because the Strip is so close to the airport, you get like an Uber, and you don't have to lift a finger. You know what I mean?
If that's what you want to do. I mean, you can go see the dam, and there's other stuff you can do around
If
Vegas.
you have a family.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, exactly. It's just the Strip for Rodney. It's actually, there's one blackjack table, and that's it. That's all Rodney sees the entire time he's there.
That's all you have to do.
So as far as I'm concerned on that, I think a lot of our vacations, we did Disney so many times, and those are trips where once you're there, if you're staying on property.
Yeah.
But we do stuff on vacation.
Yeah.
Like go visit and see.
Yeah, so even when my wife and I go away for like long weekends or whatever, we're going to different cities and then we're visiting the historical aspects and trying to see and learn as much about that city as we can. But
Have you been to Charleston?
I would just love to be on a beach for a week
Yeah.
and just
Not do anything.
not
do nothing.
do a thing.
Have you done Charleston? Have you been to Charleston?
We haven't yet. No, but that's on the list.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you are going to love it. I mean, you go and you
I
go.
used to work there.
Oh my gosh, I love
It's
Charleston.
a lot different when you work there.
Oh, I mean, you go and you're like,
It is a
oh
pretty
my
city.
gosh, this is before our country was even like a real country. There are people. I mean, it's amazing.
speak
the
a
history
different-
there is amazing.
Kind of dialect. But I was with a friend last night who works for Porsche, our friend Jade, and she said, the folks in the other locations of Porsche, because they've got one in Singapore and Germany, I believe.
Okay.
They get like month vacations. So whenever she sees some of her
holiday.
counterparts,
Yeah, they go on
they call it
holiday.
holiday.
Right.
And she said whenever she sees them, they're like, "How are you? I just got back from holiday," and she's like, "I'm fine." But but that's a great job over there too. We've talked about they've got some great benefits because it is a company that's from out of North America.
They got any openings, Rodney?
I was gonna say,
they need weather.
when we
They need
visited-
weather forecast.
Test driver.
Our visit there, and I didn't want to leave. So I know that they have an amazing time. So our question on Facebook to people was, A, what is your favorite vacation spot? But also, where do you want to go that you have not been? So Audrey says Hawaii. We have Elizabeth who says London.
Okay.
Where do you want to go that you have never been?
It's a very good one. Gavir, how would you?
I'll start in the U.S. I've always wanted. I've not been up to I think I've mentioned this before, like Vermont, that area.
Okay.
And I would love to go stay at a bed and breakfast.
would be
and
nice.
Get a little maple syrup.
I know. I really. This country to me is just amazing. My husband laughs because he goes every time we go somewhere. He goes, I know what you're going to say. Oh, can't we just live here? Because
Just stay.
every part of this country is so amazing to me. I love it.
So you
What are
just
you
want to
thinking?
like tour the countryside?
If United States wise, national park out west, the Grand Canyon,
Right.
Yellowstone, something along those lines. Internationally, that I've never been. Well, I've been to Italy. I'd love to go back, but London, Paris, both of those I think would work for me.
Okay.
Kind of neat.
Where do you want
I
to
have
go?
not done Africa. And I have so many people telling me, you really just need to go, unplug, unwind, and just kind of see. Ambassador Andrew Young always there talking about how great it is. So I'd like to go and check it out.
I haven't either. My kids have been on a safari with
Oh,
their
really?
grandparents. They
Wow.
went to Tanzania and to
No.
Zanzibar.
Wow.
Yeah, this was several years ago, and it was
I'd love to do
unbelievable.
that.
Isn't
yeah,
that
and,
incredible?
they said it was
That's a
great.
bucket list thing.
Yeah.
Tough travel
I
getting
know,
there.
I
It
know.
is like 24 hours
Right.
by the time you leave to the time you get there. But
That's why I was
so
thinking-
make it like a 20-day vacation.
It'll take all my lifetime to just save up for that nice seat so that I'm, stretched out and relaxing.
I have a friend that spent 2 weeks, went on a 2-week safari.
Yeah, Janet, one of our producers
Yes, the
did.
pictures
it's
were
fabulous.
unbelievable.
How about you?
I am
Outside of Vegas.
Africa is on the list for sure.
It is.
I want to go to Japan. That's on my wish
that'd
list
be fun.
of places
Yeah.
to go. Seems
You
like it's
speak
very
Japanese?
different. I don't. But I want to like immerse myself in a totally different
cool.
experience than what I've ever seen or been used to. So
That's
Cool.
interesting.
that's on my.
That's interesting.
If
A lot
I
of
can
people
maybe
talk
make.
about Thailand. Have you heard that that's supposed to be
Yeah,
really
a lot of
beautiful?
I have heard that that's a really good spot. So Gordy says this is going back to his favorite vacation, not where he wants to go. His favorite is at home on the tractor trailer with the office not calling him for 2
I
weeks.
know that's right,
So, I
Gordy.
like that.
I like that.
Love that, right?
Yes,
right?
indeed.
Unplugged.
Speaking of someone who is not having to worry about the office calling him today,
Who would that be?
that would be our incredible Izmir
Oh, I love this. Yeah,
Who
no, we
is,
probably called him.
Caden. We call him anyway. You know him
are
from the
you?
Road Tracker, but he special day for him and his wife.
Yeah, it is. Look at that beautiful, beautiful
baby
new
boy.
baby. Just had him yesterday. This is really, his dream was to have a boy.
I
'Cause
know.
He's got a house full
Grayson,
of
right?
girls. Yes. So we're so excited for
What a
he and
cutie.
Cindria. Beautiful new family, and we love little Gloria, don't we?
Oh my
We all
gosh.
fell in
Okay,
love with
so
her.
we had a little shower here at the station for Izmir and his
Yeah,
family, you know, having
she
the
was
baby.
adorable.
And their little girl, Gloria, came. That little, she was so precious.
Love her to
She's going to be a
death.
good big sister.
She's like a kindergartner. She's so smart.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
And so he may not have the, the station calling him and the alarm going off or whatever, but trust me, he ain't sleeping, Rodney.
He won't be sleeping. Well,
He won't be
maybe not while
sleeping.
the nurses have duty, but when
Right.
they get home.
Right, you need to take advantage of this, whatever it is now, 36
Right,
hours.
Exactly.
Right,
to-
before they kick you out of the hospital.
We thought that was super cool, so congrats. And so I put something in here that I thought was interesting. You were talking about the Wahlberg, Mark Wahlberg, and his
Yes, we were.
so the new burger place is in downtown Atlanta, right?
Yes.
Street.
Because there's already one
At the
and-
Battery.
At the Battery. So first of all, that's cool that we have a
Look
new
at
location.
him.
Yeah.
He's so
Can I
cute.
just tell
He's
you?
wearing AirPods. That was.
And so? Is there a problem with that? And when I
I
tell
mean,
you,
you're
I
going
love
to-
him in movies. Listen, you just are jealous because we right now are loving Wahlberg.
Well, you know what? I also,
Fred, I promise that's not where I was going with this.
A
when
mom
the-
and her boys.
I added it.
but I also,
right.
I
No,
also love his story. I think
Oh,
that's
he's
what I love
the
about him
family's
is that
amazing.
he has really, from where he was and where he is and all the stuff that he went through to get to where he is. I love that.
Talk about some of that stuff. What are you talking about? Which
I
part?
mean, I think he's just he was kind of angry. I think he was involved in a lot of stuff that he shouldn't have been back in the day.
that's everybody.
and now he's
everybody.
Has
and
some-
now look at him, and I think that's really amazing, and I like that about
I
him.
love the family
Right.
aspect of this. They
Yep.
do everything together.
Yeah.
Mom and her boy. That's like you. Mom and her boys, you know,
it.
and she's so proud of them. One's a chef.
Yep.
Mark, which one sang? Marky
Donnie.
Mark? Donnie Wahlberg.
Well, Marky Mark. I mean, Mark was a rapper.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
And Donnie, so.
I just watched him in a movie called, what did I tell you the name of it was? It was on Amazon.
Oh, I know you were talking about it. I can't remember.
Family. They have a family, instant family.
Okay.
And
I wanna see that.
It's adorable. You know, it talks about
Can my
they
girls see it?
adopted. No, because there's a lot of cursing.
Oh.
But they adopted 3 kids. Didn't like Rodney, didn't have kids. You know, really weren't thinking
Yeah.
about it, and it's just a great little story.
Yeah.
So tell us why
Well, I was just gonna let them continue to gush over.
over Mark Wahlberg.
No, so I'm in Vegas, and again we're going back to Vegas, and there's one there. And I'd never been before, and this was over the holidays, and they had a burger. It was a turkey and dressing
Yes.
burger.
Yes.
And I don't know if it was seasonal or what, but it was one of the best burgers I have ever had in my life. So when I saw the story this morning and how they were opening downtown, I have to get back there because there's so
Okay.
many other places to eat. I'd never even thought to eat there.
Oh, they're great.
But a turkey and dressing, it's like eating turkey and dressing. It's just in a burger.
Without the cranberry sauce.
No, it had cranberry sauce in it. And the way that they made it was super cool. So I just thinking about it, it made me really excited. What's the craziest burger that you've had that's outside of the norm?
You know, I don't know
geez.
about the craziest burger, but I love a blue cheeseburger.
Blue cheese is good.
I mean, I just a big fat
Okay.
juicy
Or like
blue
a
cheeseburger.
or like a mac and cheese, burger.
Never
Never
had
had one of
that.
those?
No.
That sounds like it would be good.
What's a burger with mac and cheese on it?
Just in between
Is
the-
that regional?
No, it's kind of in these foodie type of burger craft beer type of places that do a little
Wow.
something different. So yeah, there was that's one I've seen in a few spots.
Is it here?
I haven't had one here.
Okay.
No.
Because now I
Yeah.
want one.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, they're good. Yeah, you almost the hard thing is to eat them though.
Yeah.
Very sloppy, so you
That's what I was
might
gonna
have
say.
to
I
go
like
with
a
a fork and
messy
knife on
burger.
that. Yeah.
I love a messy burger. It can't be neat and clean. It's got to have stuff like grilled
You
onions.
like it falling
and-
out while you.
Yes,
Yeah.
hot peppers. and-
Five
Canyons
Guys.
is a good little
Have you ever had
cheese
Five
place.
Guys?
Yes,
When
I
you
love
have Five
Guys.
Guys,
That's
the
pretty
grease
good.
is everywhere.
Five Guys.
You have to
Hey.
lay out napkins.
You were asking me about Mark Wahlberg, and I
Yeah.
decided to just Google it. Well, I mean, he was on cocaine when he was 13, and I mean, he went through some stuff.
Wow, I did not know
But
that.
he grew up Catholic, Irish Catholic family. He came back to his faith, and says his relationship with Christ is what has focused him on his family and where he is today, which I love.
Super cool.
Which is awesome.
Actually,
Story of
he
redemption.
did actually. I caught a clip of him being asked about Kobe Bryant, and
Right. I saw
he
that.
mentioned his Catholic,
Yes.
being a devout Catholic in that clip.
Yeah, I think that's pretty
So
cool.
yeah, so well, I wonder one of the last maybe one of the last times that Mark Wahlberg was in Atlanta, he left a little bit early.
He did.
From the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I remember that one?
Right.
When he
Yeah.
left, and then said his kid was, had to go. But
Yeah.
He didn't get
he's
it.
remembered in the Boston area for that. He's a great Boston sports fan, though. So
Really?
we give him a little
And a
pass.
good
Oh,
guy.
yeah,
And
of
we
course,
love
yeah,
the fact
definitely.
that he is here.
Hardline Boston sports.
Oh
fan.
yeah, big time. So we kind of, we kind of give him a hard time about that
Right.
because he, was one of those people who
I'm out of here.
allegedly gave up hope when I was 23. I did not, however.
How did this get into the conversation? This is not my
All
fault.
conversations.
Never gotten with Falcon. Oh my
We
goodness.
started with vacations and where are you going to go?
Tag Mark in
Yes,
this
we
one.
will. Great burger.
Oh man! Hey, listen, whatever you're doing today, enjoy it because if you think back to 2014, it was
Yes.
snowmageddon here. It's going to be nothing like that today.
No, actually, finally some sunshine. I know you saw some of it yesterday, and there was some a little bit to the north and east of Atlanta, but we were fighting through those clouds most of
Right.
the day yesterday.
Yeah.
Blue sky today.
Yay!
We are
Love that.
hoping you wake up every morning, 4:30 to 7 a.m. and join us, CBS 46 Morning News. Have a great one, everybody.